Okay, so in Investigation 1, they got us to state a rule for adding and subtracting radicals, and the rule we came up with is that you can add radicals only if their radicands match and if the radical types match. So at first glance, something like root 2 plus root 8 ought to be impossible. We should just say that because these radicals are not identical, we can't add these things. But you can. There is a way to do it. If you key these into the calculator, do root 2 plus root 8 equals, and then do 3 root 2 equals, you'll find that the answers match exactly. So there must be more to this. And the explanation is these radicals do match exactly if you look at them the right way. Remember how we could take a radical and split it up? Get a simplified mixed radical? If we do that here with root 8, we can write it as root 4 times root 2. You can do that because we know what the square root of 4 is, so we can evaluate that one and that will help us a bit. So we get the root 2 that we had at the beginning, haven't done anything with that, plus root 4 is just 2 root 2. And oh look, now the radicals do match. Now we have a square root of 2, and then we get 2 more square roots of 2. The total is 3 square roots of 2. 5 root 12. Again, we could pull a 4 out of here. 5 root 4. That leaves us with root 3. And then root 48. 48 is 16 times 3. So there we are. So 5 root 4 is 2. And then we still have a root 3 we're stuck with. And then 6 times root 16 is 4. Root 3. That cleans up to 10 root 3 plus 24 root 3, which is 34 root 3. So the rule we originally stated was never add radicals unless their radicals match, unless they have the same radicand and the same radical type. If they don't, that doesn't mean instantly give up. The next thing you do is, okay, these don't match. Can I make them match by turning them into simplified mixed radicals? So you try that. If you get to here, and you've suddenly got like root 2's and more root 2's, then great, you can add and subtract. Here, we broke these down and found that they both were a certain number of root 3's, so we were able to do that. If you reduce them both, turn them into simplified radicals, and they don't match, you get a bunch of root 2's plus a bunch of root 5's, then it really is hopeless and you can stop. But we expect you to try this first.